ist wieder Käse Jahren. Hier mit meinem Let's Play von Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Beim letzten Mal haben wir nochmal Owen brav therapiert und herausgefunden, was genau passiert ist. Nämlich wurde das Opfer mit Soba-Nudelteig erstickt. Aber er hat zurückgekämpft. Er hat sich versucht zu verteidigen mit einem Messer und konnte auch den Täter an der Stirn verletzen. Und Owen hat noch etwas bemerkt. Nämlich hatte der Täter ein Parfum an sich. Smelly Perfume. Wer könnte das jetzt sein, ha? Looks like you remembered something.
The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of a certain somebody.
Oh, and who might that be?
There's only one person that comes to mind. The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of this person.
Und diese Person, und damit unser Täter, ist die einzige, die überhaupt so ein Parfum trägt. Geiru. Tornado! Yes, she did smell very nice, did she? Just a moment, defense. You wouldn't throw suspicion on Gabriel, no, because of a scent. Your Honor, there's no need to go along with these ever-changing claims of the defense. I suppose their claims have been awfully inconsistent!
But Gabriel couldn't be at the crime scene!
Yes, but...
You'll get to see those balloons of hers if we call her back to the witness stand.
How vulgar. His Honor is not interested in such things. Ahem! Setting the matter of her balloons aside entirely! I do believe it's appropriate to ask Gabriel some questions, given the circumstances! Ja! Jeder Mann funktioniert halt gleich. Es ist ein Fakt, was soll's. This has nothing to do with her balloons, of course.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Parkunka. Thank you for calling this the sample of tornado scoops. Go back to an encore. It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Gabriel Tornado. 1, 2, balloon. What wonderful balloon artistry!
Your Honor, please.
Now then, what would you like me to make you for this time?
Actually, I called you back for more testimony.
But I'm all talked out. This case has left me completely deflated. What? You didn't find that funny? Anyway, what exactly is going on, Simon? It seems the person who murdered Buster Trader was wearing perfume.
And you were the only person I could think of who wears perfume.
Wait, you mean I'm a suspect now?
Gabriel, you knew about Owen, right?
Well, yes. I often played with him at Shisha's request.
So that means you could have left that fake dying message, right?
What? Just because I wear perfume with no Owen? You think I'm a murderer? How could you? The witness is absolutely right. With no evidence but the distorted memories of a small child. It is outrageous of the defense to accuse this woman. That's right. You don't even have any proof. You may step down from the stand, Gabriel. The defense does not have one scrap of evidence that connects you to the crime.
Wait just 1 minute! proof, but Owen's testimony is still...
Enough! Please feel free to leave, Gabriel.
But I'm so close! There must be something I can do! Well, if the prosecutor says it's okay, then I guess I'll be going now.
Silence.
Hoi, Gabriel. You're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you go on stage, it's your duty to complete your performance, is it not? So what are you doing, leaving halfway through?
There's a bandage on Gabriel's forehead! And since we know that Master Tornado's killer has a cut on their face somewhere...
Impossible!
How did you know, Simon?
I didn't, but I had to take a chance and see for myself. Otherwise, your theory would remain a groundless accusation.
Your Honor, Prosecutor Satmani! The scent of perfume, an injury on the forehead. These things are completely consistent with Owen's testimony. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing room could have been Gabriel.
Miss Sykes! Does this mean you're formally indicting this witness for the murder of Traue Tornado? Should your accusation prove to be false, I hope you are prepared to pay the price in full.
Simon, what price is he talking about?
I thought that should be obvious. Prosecutor said Monk is saying he see it to you never stand in a court of law again. I must say, though, he knows how to make a trial interesting.
Just whose side are you on, Simon?
Go on then. Into the deep end with you. You really have but one choice anyway. Well, Miss Sykes, I'm waiting!
With regards to the witness, Gabriel Tornado, the defense wishes to...
Natürlich. Indicting her. Sie ist es gewesen.
There's no reason for me to hold back. Not if I really believe in my client. The defense wishes to formally indict Gabriel Tornado for the murder of Typhoon Tornado.
I have tried to be merciful, but no, not even your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's ears. You will have plenty of time to regret your decision in a pit of hell.
Except I won't need to. The person who murdered the victim was not Mr. Wet. It was Gabriel Tornado! That bandage it's just from a silly slip-up I made while cooking yesterday, that's all. What kind of extreme cooking were you doing to cut yourself on the forehead? Well, what can I say? That's what happened. You also don't have an alibi for the period before 4 p.m., do you, Gabriel? But I really didn't not know anything was wrong until Shisha was found dead. If you don't believe me, then with the twisty twist. And Bloom! There you have it! An adorable little kitty! How could you suspect a cutesy little balloon artist like me? Hm?
Ich habe was aus Spielen gelernt. Never trust the clown. Da ist das ja wohl offensichtlich, dass ich dir nicht traue.
Gabriel, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but could it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art? Don't you think I know that? You didn't have to come out and say it. I'm the daughter of a great Rakugo artist. I never wanted to do stupid balloon art. I was supposed to be a Rakugo storyteller too, just like my late daddy. But Shisho told me to do balloon art instead. I guess the victim thought she had no talent as a Rakugo artist either. So you still gotta suspect a poor little thing like me? answered the issue. It all comes down to the scent of perfume and the cut on your forehead. You and the culprit in Owen's testimony share these two traits.
You're dead set on accusing me, aren't you?
Well, here's what I have for naughty little girls like you with the twisty twist.
I'm a Katya witch! Go ahead, let me testify all you want. When the truth's revealed, I'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop! Got it! Oh my, is this yet another hidden personality?
Simon, is everybody in the tornado school like this?
How should I know?
Lassen wir das einfach mal so stehen. Aber wenigstens zeigt sie jetzt mal ihr wahres Gesicht. Jetzt geht der Kampf erst richtig los.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act. Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the note Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb them, you know? The perfume Owen smelled must have been left over from when I visited.
So Gabriel's saying she went into the dressing room but they left right away.
Don't take her at the word.
Come on, do you really think I would? I'm just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened.
Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Jawohl, nichts lieber als das. Kreuzverhör. What I did before the murder. Na dann. Das erste... Bis jetzt sieht nochmal alles solide aus. Bis auf diese Sache. Angriff! When did you find your master's note?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Did you notice anything else unusual or out of place in the room?
Well, there was the sake and a half-eaten mancho on the table. But I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in the room, though! Oh, is that a fact? Of course it is! What do you think? You didn't change anything around while you weren't there. I didn't do anything! Look, I'm telling ya! I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room! Your boldness, I request that that statement be added to Gabriel's testimony.
Simon! What's that statement like that going to do for us?
Just playing on your own, you see your nephew. I have no problem with adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes?
I have no problem with it either, Your Honor. What is Simon thinking?
Was denkt? I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room. Tatsache ist, Simon hat uns damit mehr als geholfen. Danke für den Widerspruch.
Gabriel, you said that you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room.
That's right! What about it?
Then I wonder who left that dying message with the Karuta cards.
What are you going on about? It had have been that Bucky.
Sorry, but that's not possible. Because only 3 people knew of Wendo's personality. Wendell, your master, and you!
If Bucky had left that Karuta message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Wendell.
What it boils down to is this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Gabriel Tornado, are the only one who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Tornado's killer. Will you ever quit your yapping?
You are like wedges clinging on the spider thread of salvation. Allow me to cut that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth.
Would you quit butting in whenever things start to go my way?
Ich muss erst mal was trinken. Besser. Silence, child. Playtime is over.
What do you just say?
As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and soon came back out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Gabriel to leave at once. Gabriel, would you please relate that reason to the court?
There was a reason why Gabriel had to leave the dressing room?
Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I got no choice. Keep your eyes peeled, 'cause here it comes! Aua! Das nenne ich eine geschwollene Hand. Autsch. Das muss doch wehtun.
Your hand is all swollen and red. What happened, Gabriel?
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat! What?! Allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, though they're usually on the severe side, with Taifu Tornado making soba noodles in his dressing room. Gabriel is lucky to still be alive, considering all the soba flour that was swirling in the air. Good thing I left pretty quick! I managed to escape with just a mild reaction! But I touched Chisho as he was being carried away, and look what it did to my poor hands! There must have been soba broth on his clothes or something! If it inhaled any of that soba flare, it had a seizure and it been good night, Gabriel! I never could have stayed in that dressing room for very long! A person allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in the air! Und falls ihr euch erinnert, Soba-Nudeln bestehen aus Buchweizen. Das ist ein großes Problem. And certainly couldn't use soba dough as a murder weapon either!
This isn't good.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy. As if I would do anything so underhanded. I was simply trying to protect the privacy of this witness. I'm sick of all these accusations! Why don't I just testify and get it all out in the open, yeah? Oh boy. Damit hat sie uns richtig übel ins Fleisch geschnitten. Scheiße. If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction. And with that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me. Look at my hand. Just touching Shisho's body caused this much damage. There must be soba broth on his clothes. So I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room.
I still can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a soba allergy. Did you know, Simon?
Does it look like I knew? Protect the privacy of the witness, my foot! What a dirty trick!
Now what do we do?
There's only one thing to do. Put Prosecutor Sadmonk to shame with your cross-examination.
Right. No matter how small, I found out as an opening and break her testimony down.
Das ist auch das Einzige, was wir machen können. Nur ob so was dabei rauskommt, ist die Frage.
Kreuzverhör!
Gabriel's Buckwheat Allergy. Na, das kommt aber auch mehr als gelegen. Dass genau dann herauskommt, ach, ich kann's nicht gewesen sein. Ich habe eine Allergie gegen Buchweizen. Oh Mann. Naja. Greifen wir mal alles an.
You're not lying about the sober allergy of yours, right? Of course not! I swear on the grave of my father up in heaven! I can even get you a doctor's certificate if you want. She seems to be telling the truth. I've had this allergy for as long as I can remember. But I never dreamed in a million years it'd clear me of murder!
And you come out of the smelling like a delicate buckwheat flower to boot!
Well said, Your Honor!
Ja gut.
I'll give you that. There was quite a bit of flour scattered about that dressing room. But you went in to pay your respects to your masters regardless, right? Yeah, but like I said, I came right back out. I mean, the soba-making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breath any of it. But you still could have committed this crime if you held your breath while doing it. Don't be ridiculous! I would have suffocated to death before Shisho did! Yeah, I guess you're right. Jeez, get a grip, will ya?
Oh Mann. Und hier sehen wir nochmal die Schwellung. Aua. Aua.
Maybe there's a twist here. Like you're actually allergic to dogs and not sober.
You're kidding! Bring my little Yugemo in here! I huge and squeeze him like there's no tomorrow! I'm telling ya, I have a genuine, honest-to-goodness sober allergy! Defense. The witness clearly has an authentic allergy to buckwheat. Any further deliberation on the matter would be meaningless, pointless, worthless. You heard the man, lawyer girl.
All right, fine! I was just starting to think the same thing myself. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though. I probably got this allergic reaction on my hand here, cause I touched Shisho.
Oh boy. Gleich geschafft.
I have a question about that, actually. If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth too?
Well, the buckwheat from the noodles can dissolve into the broth, so duh! Touching soba broth can be just as deadly for me! Don't you know anything? What an amateur!
I'm sorry. Do I look like a doctor to you?
Look! Anything that has soba in it, or anything that has touched soba, is like poison to me! Geschafft. Letzter Angriff.
So I just want to cover all of my bases, but could the murder have possibly occurred somewhere other than the dressing room?
That is out of the question. By even asking, you show your complete disregard for all we have discussed until now. Yes, I have to agree! The defense can't go around suggesting new premises without basis! Unfortunately for you, Shisho didn't take a single step from his dressing room around the time of the murder.
Well, that is unfortunate for everyone.
Für mich besonders. Gabriel could not have possibly committed this crime in a room where soba was being made. Finally, the time has come for the last rites of the victim to begin.
What would Mr. Wright do at a time like this? Auf geht's! There's only one thing to do!
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you?
Nope! It's just the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
I see. You have no rebuttal, and so the only thing left to you is to smile.
Oh! That's where you're wrong! I do have a rebuttal! Turn your thinking around, Athena. Don't try to figure out how Gabriel, who is allergic to soba, could commit a crime. Figure out how Gabriel could be in that room and not have an allergic reaction instead.
Really rushed? Huh, maybe barrel on a regular flour tough fried on noodles. But I'm fresh like my soba. Now don't let soba tough fresh. Sell up to 3 freshes. Grind up buckwheat seeds fresh, cut the tough fresh and put a noodles. He's blacked out. It appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting. Do not disturb.
Yes, that's the note I saw. After reading that, who wouldn't think Shisho was napping? If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat! Mon Dieu! What if that certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what we think it means? If that's the case, I might be able to prove that Gabriel could have committed this crime.
No matter how hard you search your mind, you cannot overturn facts. Woman Sykes, if you have no further objections, I have done my ruling!
True, I can't overturn facts, but what if we got our facts about a piece of evidence wrong?
Got our facts wrong? What are you talking about now?
And which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point it out to this court!
This evidence proves that Gabriel could have killed the master even with her soba allergy.
Und was dieser Beweis genau ist, klären wir beim nächsten Mal. Egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung immer gern gesehen, das war's von meiner Seite und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Sehr geil!